Hi there, this is a fantastic way to recycle an old painting. Look at what I've got up here. I've got a kind of old painting that I didn't like it much, so I'm gonna recycle the canvas. Why not? Okay, it's an oil painting that's already on there and it's dry. It's been dry for about 2-3 months or something like that, and I don't like it, so we're going to cover it over. So what I've done is I've taken a bit of chrome orange and a little bit of cad yellow, and I'm going to coat the whole canvas in this. So we're going to have kind of a limited palette, limited equipment, simple but quite effective oil painting once we're done, and it's a great way to recycle your old practice canvases and things like that. So while I'm coating the whole canvas like this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Happy days! So what I'm doing is taking a little bit of burnt umber and just mixing it into the orange mix. Now you can see some paler areas in there as well. I've taken a little bit of titanium white, yellow ochre, mixed it into the orange mix and coated the canvas on various things where the underpainting is showing through. So the yellow is quite transparent, whereas the white is very opaque, so that covers it. I'm just putting a few blotches of brown in here. We're going to have a sun round about there. So a couple of brown streaks in the sky won't go amiss, and then we're just going to blend the whole thing so we don't know where one colour stops and one colour starts, but it's going to be all in the same warm values and tones, just to give us a little bit of something, bit of water down here as well. Okay, so just carry on with this and then just blend it all with a big soft brush. Happy days. Okay, so I've got some white and yellow on the fan brush, and I'm just gonna mush that in around here, and this is going to be where the sun will be. Okay, just something like so, like that. And I don't want it bang on in the middle in any direction. I want it just slightly off. Okay, that'll give us a bit more of a appeasement, I think, when we're looking at the composition. Okay, and then just gently flow over that with a soft blender brush. Take off all the scrubbing and the tap marks. Okay, and we might need to do this several times till we get the desired effectiveness. Okay, that might not show up from where you guys are. It shows up where I am, but the nose is actually touching the canvas. So if you want to paint it in again and again and again till you get the desired brightness, please do so. There we go. So with a smaller brush, I'm just putting in a sun around the halo, like that. And back to the blender. I haven't cleaned it. Maybe I should, but still. And then just gently take it and set it into the composition. Now directly below the sun here is where the main part of the reflections are going to be, so we can just sketch in where that needs to go next. Burnt umber, burnt sienna, touch of white, touch of yellow, and the orange colours that we've got on the brush. And I'm just going to put a little piece of land just right out here. Okay, we'll maybe put 2 or 3 pieces of land, and I'm just prodding it on. Okay, use the shape of the fan brush and just push it into the composition. It can't be any easier than that. Okay, pick up different colours every time you hit the palette. Just get a different variant of the colour that you're using, and that way it won't just look all one flat dead colour. You want interest. Limited palettes, limited palette compositions, you want interest, don't you? So I'm just tapping a little bit of that sun colour just down here, just to give a little bit of mist underneath the painting, underneath the headland there. Just a little bit. Don't want it white. And of course, as soon as it hits the canvas, whatever colour it was will turn into an orangey, browny colour anyway, just a paler version. Okay, just put a bit of colour on there, and then back to a really dirty blender brush. In fact, looks like it's got a bit of blue on it there. Be careful of that. How did that get there? Gets anywhere, especially that blue paint. And then anyway, I'm just touching. Okay, just touch and tap and tease that mist into the painting. Okay, just like that. Okay, then you can come back with your fan brush, pick up a bit more of a stronger brown, and we can have another set of hills that just, or land or whatever it is, that just sits there. Like so. Just repeat that process. Before we carry on the water, let's put some reeds and stuff like that out here. So it's just burnt umber and a touch of black thrown in there. How far do you want this? I don't know. Something like that comes out there, and then just lift up, lift straight up, lift straight up. Okay, and there you've got your reeds sticking up from the water. There, like so. And then maybe pull straight down as well. Less paint on the brush this time, and they can be your reflections. Yellow and white on the fan brush, and we're just going to put some little ripples. And remember, we've got his guideline there, so we just have to follow that down, really. And I'm just touching as I go along, like so. Work side to side, and you want it stronger, I'd say, towards the sun, and it gets a little bit weaker, so it's like an upside down tree, evergreen tree. And then we'll come back and tease this out. Reload the brush if you need to. Look at the colours. Beautiful, yeah? Beautiful. Doesn't look much now, but when you hit it with a blender, it soon will. With a brush. And then take the blender and then just gently go across. Try and keep the blender as flat as you can. And just tease these together. Now the irregular shapes of the fan brush, meaning that they're slightly wavy, will give you the water a little bit of a feel of movement rather than just perfectly flat. Gently over there. So we don't want to paint over, we don't want to brush over our reeds. Not yet anyway. Well, it's about time we did that old bravery test. Lots of blank space up in the sky. So I'm taking, basically, it's acrylic, flat brush, lots of dark paint, and we're going to put some reeds, but we want some reeds really big in this composition. So where we're going to start, I'm going to start right here. And I'm just going to cut straight across. Now that's Van Dyke brown and black and a bit of burnt umber. Sorry, there's no Van Dyke brown. That's just burnt umber, burnt sienna, and a bit of black. Okay, so these are reeds. Okay, so we'll put another there, come straight across, straight through, and plenty of linseed oil as well, just to thin it out. If you get a little bit of white mixed in with it, which you'll pick up off the canvas, just blend it in. Okay, now I need lots of this lot going on in the composition. Now I'm just going to pick up a bit more of the paint. Okay, same brush, and you can do this with a fan brush as well. There's no biggie here, but I'm just gonna put some leaves on these just like that, on these grasses. Okay, and I'm gonna cover most of the composition, especially down here, with these reeds. Okay, and don't have them going all in the same direction. Okay, you want to vary it slightly. Okay, look at that. There we go. Big brush work and all sorts. Let's put some seed pods up there now. So fan brush, a little bit of the browns and blacks mixed, and I'm just going to touch on right there, and then just pull it in a direction where I want the seeds to go, just like that, and just feather it out like so, and just carry on doing that. Different colors, See, we've got another one there that's coming in this side, so it's casing it all in. Flick it, flick it, flick it, like that. Blowing in the breeze. We'll have another one up here as well. Like so. Looking good, yeah? You can never put enough sticks, twigs, leaves, anything on this picture, but I think we've got a finished composition. Well, I really enjoy this. It's a really good way to recycle a canvas. There's no real experience or skill set needed. As long as you can paint with a couple of different brushes, that's all that's needed. If you give this one a go, let me know how it goes for you. Subscribe, like the video, and until next time, take care of yourself, stay safe, happy days.